All right, folks, and welcome. I am Michael, pronouns he, him, and I am running masks. We want to go through and introduce ourselves. Bo, back.
Hello, I am Kirby. I use he, they pronouns, and I will be playing Ivy, who uses they, she pronouns.
I'm Sarah. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm playing Zaylin, who uses they, them pronouns.
I'm Nessa. I play Marrow, the Bone Lady, she, her for both.
Hi, I'm Steve. I play Johnny or Wildfire, he, him for both.
No one else to interrupt. All right, do we want to do a recap of what happened last time?
Some horniness
Yeah.
was afoot.
I'm
I was
trying to think how it
definitely
started.
No, that was when
was
we're
definitely
afterwards in the Discord. We're like, I can't believe Spin the Bottle didn't.
Yeah.
That was indeed some horniness.
Issa and Johnny are fighting, like literally.
Constantly.
Yes.
Like it is.
Johnny has made a declaration that he will find out Marrow's secret identity from Sandro, and I got in
Yep.
trouble for drinking.
Yeah, of all the things to get in trouble for, drinking, really? Like that's not even the worst you've done.
I am a perfect student. I am allowed to go hang out with a suspected terrorist and drink. Also, Johnny is a suspected terrorist.
Well, I think he actually is a terrorist.
I technically, depending on how you define the state.
I mean, he just took out of evil groups helicopters, but the world doesn't see it that way. So, I mean, in a sense, he's a hero. But
yeah, if you blew up 3 Amazon helicopters, you would be a hero.
Wait, is any of my stuff on those helicopters? I don't know how they do Prime, but I've got something on its way.
They will send you stuff for free after they get stolen off your porch. I don't see why blowing up a helicopter is any different.
Exactly.
My couch back there. I'll show you real quick. Actually, they screwed up multiple times, so I've actually got 3 of those little ottomans. So I can just kind of put them in front. I have a much wider couch.
I thought you said cat for a second. I was like, I didn't know you had a cat.
Oh, I do not.
But you do have a couch, which is wonderful.
I did not for a while because I got rid of them and I grabbed one from a friend, and then that didn't work out for a variety of reasons. So I was like couchless for like 6 months. All right.
It happens.
So do we want to go over what your labels and conditions are?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
I suppose I will go first since I went first in introducing myself. I have a +2 in danger, +1 in freak, 0 in savior, -1 in superior, and +1 in mundane. In my conditions, I have guilty.
I have a +3 in danger, +3 in freak, a 0 in savior, a -1 in superior, and a -2 in mundane. And my conditions are angry and hopeless.
Hell yeah.
A fun mix.
+2 to danger, +1 to freak, +2 to savior. God only knows why that's so high. -1 to superior, and 0 to mundane. And I currently only have guilty, which I don't remember how I managed to get all those conditions down.
Y'all cause plenty of drama by getting rid of your conditions, which is what you're supposed to do in the game.
True.
True. I have a -1 to danger, and then a +1 to all the rest.
Any conditions?
I have hopeless as a condition.
Right, Mo, you back with us? Want to introduce yourself and?
Yes, hi, I'm Mo. They, she pronouns. I am playing Isadora, aka Obsidian. She, they pronouns, the beacon.
Yay.
Yay.
All right, what's your current stats and conditions?
Danger +3, Freak -1, Saver -1, Superior 0, Mundane +2, and then I have no conditions.
What?
I've actually cleared them all. Yeah, that's a
Ooh.
first.
I think you win the game. That's how you win the game, right?
Obsidian wins mental health.
Yeah.
By causing lots of drama. Yeah,
That's how it
so
works.
so last time after you had the whole destroying things, you talked with the detectives. Then it was essentially one of these. There was all this really really like high pressure stuff that was possibly decided. Nope, we're going to drink and have our personal drama, leaving some of that stuff for later because that is something that, to be honest, is a very. As I recall, at the end, we had people heading home.
Yes, as I said earlier, there was some horniness afoot.
Wait, what?
Very early. Obviously, one of the things that that evening, messages are left for uh, Johnny, for Zaylin, and for Ivy. Basically, let us know that okay,
Darwood Abbey or
Durwood Abbey.
Mhm.
Hi, this is because of what's happened here recently. Have you for probably just about a week? We just want to make sure things are safe and there's. We think it's best for the next week are not on property. We can actually have you Skype into classes, and you can actually follow those and still keep up from. You have a computer, correct?
This is a text message.
It's on the phone.
Voicemail.
Voicemail. I like that little recovery there, Michael. You were like, you can Skype. Oh, wait, we're using Zoom. You can zoom in on the.
Durwood still would
not work.
Skype.
Skype does not work at our
Durwood
school.
still a Skype.
Oh, that's
They're
weird.
cutting out. Here, let me
That's
test the gate real quick.
everybody's really pixelated on my end, so I don't know if it's me or
It's fine on my end.
yeah.
I see everybody.
I see y'all. You just heckin' pixelated.
Let me see if that helps me not cut out. I've got a noise gate on there. It's probably this should hopefully help. I changed where the settings were.
Guildmaster Michael says he can't hear anything.
I can hear everything.
Tingor
so.
can.
Okay, so it must be just Guildmaster.
Yep. I'd refresh.
Came back.
He got it back.
All right.
Perfect.
Cool.
So yeah, it's like if the three of you could maybe stay home for a little bit, and then there's a pause and goes. And I don't know if Marrow or Obsidian also go to the school. We should probably have them register. But if they do, if they could also call in sick.
If they could please call in sick.
That would,
No.
that would be
Great.
appreciated.
Fight me, Darkwood.
Alrighty then. I think Johnny is just gonna text the school and be like, he's gonna call the school since it's after hours and leave a voicemail. Hey, this is Johnny Styles. I'll see you in a week.
Ivy is going to be like, I forget. Wait.
Isn't Ivy drunk and like passed out?
Yes. So
Infamous?
Ivy does nothing at this point.
Yeah, you were passed out at someone else's place.
I was passed out in
Issa's.
between Lena
Lena and
and Issa.
I think I'm just saying it was weird when you woke up and you had formed a perfect cocoon around my cousin.
Yes. I keep
and
my friends
myself.
close.
Yes.
And my friend's cousins even closer.
And my friend's
My friend's
cousins closer. Good one, Nessa. Good one. Very good.
So the next day there actually is. It's a remote day anyway for everybody, simply because of the amount of damage done to the school. That they have a cleanup crew coming in to fix some stuff up. And the nice thing is the local cleanup crews actually have some superpowers, so they happen fairly quickly. They also make a lot of money. Their insurance rider is fairly heavily used throughout the city. So the next day essentially becomes one of those like you should pop on with your teacher, but most of your teachers have just left. They do this reading or do this thing so you can do it like at home. And it says if you need to get a hold of us, they'll be available for like a Google Meet.
I think Ivy's gonna listen to that voicemail in the morning through a hangover and be like, oh shit, my mom's gonna be so mad.
Oh yeah, you also have stuff from your mom.
Great.
It's just like
oh wait, hold on.
There are several. Ivy, we haven't heard from you. We saw what happened at the school. We saw also what you did in town. Call us. Beep. Ivy. We heard you were okay. You apparently left the scene. Where are you at? Beep. Ivy. Where the hell are you? And then about midnight, call me as soon as you get this.
My mom's mad at me. I had a dream about my mom last night, so this is really weird.
Oh no.
She was mad at me in that dream too. God damn it. I'm assuming I'm still at Issa's place, so I'm gonna look over and be like, I gotta go home.
Okay. Can you first? And I think Issa's trying to move an arm, but there's like a vine wrapped around it. He's like, can you let me go?
Oh yeah, sorry. And Rosalina, goodbye.
Yeah, she was,
I just want you all to know I'm not smooth in real life, so that was kind of supposed to be.
I just use my real life move where I just go.
Oh, you weren't talking to me? Oh, I'm sorry.
Door opens. Alicia Ivy Hendricks, where the hell have you been?
Long story, Mom.
Well, I happen to love literature.
Oh,
Do you have any Tylenol?
Are you hungover?
Yeah.
How old are you? I forget. I forget when I gave birth to you. How long ago has that been?
I'm 17.
17. You know what's weird? Like, I haven't taken a high school class in a long time. What is the drinking age in Pittsburgh
Philadelphia.
or Philadelphia?
Wrong city. She'll be like,
Pennsylvania.
I'm not sure what it is in Pittsburgh, Mom.
I'm sure it's the same thing here. What is it in Pennsylvania?
21.
21. And if I do my math correctly, 17 minus 21. Do we get a negative number or a positive number there?
Negative.
Yeah. Because someone was not supposed to be drinking, first of all. Someone was not only the fight in the middle of town, which, I mean, it happens. That's part of me being a mother of a superhero. But then also something happens at the school. We get things that you ran away, apparently, and then you disappear off the grid, get drunk, and don't call home. And then I get a call from the principal saying, because of what happened, you need to maybe not come in for about a week, and I haven't heard from you.
Mom, I killed somebody.
Kind of like just pauses. What?
I mean, they were not. I don't think they were a person anymore, but I didn't it messed me up. I didn't know what to do.
These are the
I've
things,
just been kind of
These are things from yesterday.
was it the day before? Was it the yesterday?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the whole
Yeah,
session
yeah.
yesterday.
I didn't
took
remember if it
place
was
in the
2 days ago or if it
afternoon.
was yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know what to do, so I just stayed with my friends and we tried to clean up our mess. But I didn't.
We saw the news information. Did they turn back into a person?
I forget if they did.
No.
They didn't. Okay. I didn't see them turn back. No.
Then what you killed or destroyed was a creature from beyond the rift. There was a whole thing about the Omegas with it the other day. If that's the person you killed, that was not a person. That was a thing.
I couldn't control myself when it happened. It was really scary.
She rushes up and kind of grabs you up in a big hug.
I just like slump into it. I'm sorry, Mom.
Next time you kill a thing from beyond the rift, call your mother.
Okay. Can I go lay down?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Here, take some ibuprofen.
Thank you. Tylenol's better for a headache, according to my doctor.
She just goes, you seem to have that right in your pocket. Is this the first time you've been hungover?
Yeah.
You don't have blood. How does Tylenol work?
how does ibuprofen work?
No.
This is a game, Nessa.
Scientists study me.
Ivy takes the ibuprofen and goes upstairs and lays in her bed.
Okay. Rosalind.
Hello.
You got home last night?
Yeah, I got picked up in front of like a restaurant or something.
Yeah.
7-Eleven, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was a
Oh, yeah.
7-Eleven.
Yeah, and she was not terribly happy that you were out. You hadn't got a hold of her, and there was all the the danger and stuff. At one point, she's on the way. She's like, I'm sorry, it's just irresponsible because there were creatures fighting. There's things near your school. There were superheroes that destroyed. Did you hear that wildfire apparently destroyed one of those ships? Or just the ship, one of the helicopters.
Yeah, I saw it happen.
Aren't you friends with him?
Yeah, Johnny's a cool guy
He's a cool guy. Look,
and would never do anything to betray me.
she says this moment. She goes, "I know you think you're a friend, but you're not like them. Superheroes, people like your mother, they are in positions you can't necessarily understand, and some of them are not as good at people as we might wish that they were."
But
Your
what
mom-
about Obsidian? Obsidian doesn't have any superpowers.
But Obsidian's got training. There's a rich history in people like that. But it's very dangerous for Obsidian to be out there without powers because that's how people die. Do you think Ivy is going to get killed first in that sort of a team?
I mean, maybe.
If there's fire.
I was just gonna say that.
Like someone like there goes in there without any sort of armor or something, without any sort of powers to protect him, and you. I mean, I know you want to be a superhero, honey. I know you want to be like your mom, but you're not. And sometimes it's just better if you. I mean, you don't think you can be like. I mean, we've done some training, but not to the point that you can do what Obsidian does.
Yeah, I know.
But I would just be careful because Johnny apparently destroyed those helicopters, and that is. God, I always forget that. Not. I want to say Blake Industries. Is that right?
Yeah, it's Blake.
Oh, Blake. Okay,
Blake
that
Industries.
feels wrong
Yeah.
for some reason. Blake Industries, and Blake Industries does a lot for this city.
How
mean,
dare she?
they do, but also, I don't know. I just don't trust Blake.
What's not to trust?
Inherited from his father, hates his father. His weird space motto that he's always saying his uh during all his press conferences.
You know, if we didn't have people like him, people with vision, who would be able to show us. I mean, there's a reason he has all those billions. He's a self-made man.
His dad made him, and then he forsook the man who made him.
But he is an amazing inventor and has done a lot of great things. His father left that company. I'm sure it was not in very good shape. The stuff he's done now, he's looking at even going into space, everything like that.
I mean, he's looking at going into the rift. The rift is not to be trifled with.
Well, we have to explore it. And I realize when you say not to be trifled with, people like him have the vision to look at it and say, I have to do this thing so the rest of us will be safe. By the way, I'm thinking about buying one of their cars they made. Those electric ones.
It's got that weird AI in it.
I'm still thinking they're expensive. I'm trying to get on the list.
Oh, there's a list.
Lisa, damn, look at your family that you put on there.
I decided to finally add them to.
Wago.
Wait, who's that guy?
Caliente.
Who's that guy on the upper left? I know him from something.
That's Diego Luna.
Yeah,
yeah, what was
he
he
is
in?
a
Star
beautiful
Wars.
He was
man.
in Rogue One.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. I'm like, I know that guy.
Oh, he was Cassian, right?
So yeah, the
Yeah.
three down here are her brothers. This middle guy here is her cousin. The people in the
Oh, oh, do you? Oh, the other thing, if you want, what you can do, if you click on them and then go over to caption, yeah, click on the picture, and over on the left hand side there'll be a bunch of options. Yeah, that way you can put is that your dad up there? Yeah, like, my dad is extremely attractive. My mom is. We are all extremely attractive people. It'd be hilarious to have a meta role playing game or something where someone realizes, wait a minute, I think I'm a character in a TV show because everyone I know is weirdly hot except for the funny guy. Yeah, yeah, he's still oddly attractive. Yeah, Obsidian just kind of runs up and goes, "You wouldn't hit this." And basically, just turns all the enemies stupid. I think she noticed me. Oh, the J. Michael Straczynski? Ned Ryerson. uh, huh. He was great in Deadwood. All right. Yeah. You're like, here are all my gorgeous family members. If you're gonna play a character, why not play a hot one? These are all my beautiful. Isn't there someone in the room over there? That's Jason. We don't talk about Jason. Let me out. Oh, I accidentally clicked. I must have accidentally clicked on the mute or hit a button. All right, it should be coming back through. All right. Yeah. So we've got. Rosalina's like looks over at Issa. It's like, I was not expecting any of that. That you know superheroes.
Like I said, I go to school with them, so you know.
All right. So you have to go to school today?
What time is it?
We'll say probably 7:00, 7:30 or so.
Oh yeah, I should have gone to school. Shit.
You
Okay, I can still make a class, a few classes. I'll just be late.
you do get the message that they from the school that classes today are canceled while they're fixing up some of the damage done.
Oh, never mind. I don't have to go to school today.
School's out.
Yep.
So, you want to go see Philly? You want to go do some tourist shit or something?
All right. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. Great, cool. And I think Issa's texting the group like, code. I don't know, something. Fuck it.
Code
What are
hot
good
cousin.
tourist-
Code hot cousin.
What are some tourist attractions around town I can take if someone visiting?
The Liberty Bell.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's here.
The
Get
the
a Philly
Independence
cheesesteak.
Hall. Get a
Oh, we can
Philly
take her to the
cheesesteak,
market.
get Tony
the-
Luke's
Isn't the terminal market like supposed to be
Reading
really-
Terminal Market.
Yeah.
There's the
We-
art museum, the Mutter Museum.
Oh, I've heard good things at the motor. Hey, you like weird shit? She's gonna
Yeah,
look over at
absolutely.
her. All right, we're going to the Mutter Museum after we go to the terminal market
All right.
and the Philly Bell and all that stuff. I don't know.
All right, and then we have Johnny
The
and Zalen's
Philly
place.
Bell.
Let's go.
The Philly Bell.
Oh, the disrespect. I love it.
Who's the comedian that talks about licking the Philly Bell? Or no, that was that how I met
That was
your
how I
mother?
met your mother.
Okay.
Yeah. Barney wanted to, and Ted finally agreed, and they went and licked the Liberty Bell, and it tasted like pennies.
All right, then we have Zalen and Johnny's place. You get the information that school for today is canceled. You can be online. But most of your teachers have basically said, yeah, do this stuff, and then if you need any help, I'm on a Google Meet.
Okay. Yeah, Johnny's just not doing it. He's not allowed to touch his computer because Ivy said do not touch the computer because it's breaking that drive that we stole from Blake Industries. So Johnny's like, we're just not gonna touch that. He's just still on the couch.
And we threw your other computer into the ocean or some shit, right?
Something like that, yeah. Sure.
All right, what are the two of you doing?
I don't want to go to school.
Well, let's not go to school. Let's do something else.
Like what?
Let's go to a beach.
There's a beach here.
Nah, I don't know, but we're gonna find one. Even if it's not in the city, we're gonna find one.
Oh, awesome. I've never been to the beach before.
Great. Let's go get swimming suits.
Are there beaches in Philly?
I mean,
Also, isn't it October or like late fall, early
Yeah.
winter?
We're fire people. It's okay.
there's a beach
No.
that's like an hour away.
Yeah, we're not gonna like swim. We're just going to walk the beach to
All right,
clear
you-
our heads.
You can walk on the riverfront.
That's what we'll do.
Yeah.
We're just
Yeah.
gonna go.
I mean, but also Johnny could just be like Uber X, bring me to beach.
That's
I don't,
true.
I don't care that it's an hour away.
Yeah, it's pretty much getting an Uber. He's not flying today.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't even put his uniform on, which is very out of character. He is just in street clothes.
Johnny's dying.
I thought that was your skin.
What was my skin?
What you always wear, like my skin is gray. I thought your skin was like leather and that.
No,
You changed.
Yeah, I have 6 of those. I cycle them. I just always wear my suit, but we're not here. I'm not heroing today. I'm taking a day off and going to the beach with my roommate.
That's good.
So
Come on,
all right,
let's go get one of those hot dogs.
sure, we'll get a dozen of them.
It's a lot of fucking hot dogs.
Yeah. Johnny just like goes to the stands, like, give me everything.
Gus, you go to Gus.
Yeah, by everything I mean give us like 10 hot dogs or something.
Yeah.
And go to the riverfront and just like throw rocks at water and do what teenagers do at riverfronts.
Right.
I don't know.
So you two are at the riverfront. We have Mo and Rosalina at with the Museum of
The Mud Museum.
Mud Museum.
Yeah, it is
Motor
a
museum.
museum about like weird shit and
Medical
like,
oddities and stuff.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Disgusting.
probably also filled with stuff from the Rift.
Oh yeah, probably. They probably like
Mhm.
added like an addition for like
Yeah.
the Rift's
Oh, yeah.
weird shit. Yeah.
They put on the Rift Wing.
All right, and then we got Ivy sleeping, and Mara, what are you up to?
I mean, they said today we have off, or we are doing Zoom school.
Well, it's like get in contact with your teachers, but your teachers have pretty much all said, you know what, because we you know how kids are, especially if it's just a 1 day thing. They're like, yeah, just read this, or they basically put the homework assignments up there and say they're available on a Google Meet if you have any questions.
Hmm.
Because I've done that, where it's like, okay, I'm just going to be available all day.
And how many students log in?
Very few.
I think she's just doing school because her aunt is mad. What am I gonna do? Run off?
Possibly.
Maybe actually, but where would I run off to?
Hmm.
I do text the group chat like, hey, what are y'all up to?
And I sent a photo back of them like some weird shit in the Motor Museum.
Well,
And it's actually with Rosalina, who's like sort of like posing with it. So it's like this.
So does Marrow text or does
no, Mara text.
okay.
Well, I guess maybe Rosalind should text, but
Yeah, Johnny just doesn't reply.
You'll get like
Um,
a vomit emoji from Ivy, and then like a sleeping emoji.
did Ivy get drunk again?
Zaylin texts 10 emojis of hot dogs.
While you were at the Mutter Center or the Mutter Museum, so it's one of those days where there was like basically fighting all over the city, tons of superheroes and such out there doing all sorts of shit. Like it was a day yesterday, leaving a bit of a lull in its wake because as far as anyone's aware, all of those creatures from Beyond the Rift have been captured, cleaned up, and all that stuff is good. A lot of repairs are being done. So while you're here, you're kind of going through, and then you from one of the other wings where they have essentially a bunch of artifacts from Beyond the Rift. You haven't kind of made it there yet. There, people start to scream, and you see them running out of that area.
Yeah. And I think Issa's like, yo, you stay here real quick. I'm gonna see what's going on. And like her leg is still a little sore, but it's not like hurt anymore,
Mhm.
but it's still like So she probably has like a little bit of a limp, but she's gonna like try to like sneak up and scoot in and see what's going on.
Yeah, she kind of grabs. She's, "What are you doing? If they're running from something in the rift area, maybe we
It's
should."
fine. It's fine. We've seen scarier shit. Like it's fine. You stay here if you're too scared.
Okay.
You stay back.
As you kind of rush in, you hear like some crashing happen. Inside, you see, if you look on that main page, a woman with like the bluish skin, the dress and stuff seems almost made out of starlight, kind of floating there, and she's got things that are in a bunch of those various cases. Like they start to shatter, and they're all coming her way, and she's gathering up a bunch of stuff from beyond the rift.
God, not another one of these.
Sable Star she's a villain that you have heard of before. She's fought like a number of other groups and stuff. Chaos seems to be one of her main objectives.
Yeah. And I think since Issa's by herself with her cousin, without her gear or anything like that, she's gonna like look at Rosalie like, call the cops. I don't fucking know. Like, get someone involved. I'm gonna make sure everybody's okay.
All right. So you said, what do you mean by make sure everybody is okay?
Like, make sure that like, there's not like any like old ladies trapped or anything. Like,
There's like a one of those. What are they? They've got like the red hats and the gloves.
Mhm.
You ever see that group of old ladies?
The Red Hat Society.
Yeah, the Red Hat Society.
Right?
All I remember is an ex's mother was in that.
It's a group of old ladies who all wear hats.
My grandma's in that society, so that's how I know.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of this before.
They
The name
literally
comes
just
from a
get together and
poem.
wear.
Yeah, the name comes from a poem, I think. But I don't remember a whole lot else. But yeah, there's a bunch of these. They're like 60 and up. There's a bunch of those that are sort of on the other side of the room, cowering. You got to see something behind things. Is Sable Star's just like things are like they're almost falling towards her, except from wherever they were. She just kind of puts it out and it almost falls like it's coming like gravity is where she's at, and she's just sort of grabbing some of these artifacts and other things. And she pulls out like a device of some sort.
Yeah.
That
Is Rosalina still behind me, or is she like off in a, like calling
as
somebody?
you sort of turn and she's like right there. She's like
Go, go, call the cops or something. I'm gonna get those ladies out.
Okay, call the cop. What?
Call the cops. You should have connections to U.S. cell phone numbers at this point, like, right?
Yeah, I would say, would she know the number? Because I don't know what it is in Mexico. I know if you're in Europe, it's something different.
I'm just gonna be like, it's 911. Okay. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She
I don't know what it is in Mexico, but like, yeah.
Yeah. She kind of steps back and
Go hide. Go call the cops. I'm gonna try to get those ladies out without being seen. Yeah.
goes, "What are you crazy? What are you doing?"
I can fucking do this. Just go call the cops. I'll be back. Get out of here.
All right. What do you do?
I'm gonna if she listens.
Yeah, she's on the phone. She's like, "Yeah, hi. I'm at the Museum of Weird Shit."
The cops are like, oh, we know the.
We know that one.
Yeah. If she sees her turn around or like walk away or like hide, he's just gonna book it like into the area and try to like sneak in, and try to get over to the ladies.
Right. Yeah. As Sable starts, it's not really worried about any of the people around right now. Kind of gathered up some stuff, and it looks like she's kind of taking some of the objects from there and putting them into a device of some sort. Yeah, and you get over. These ladies are. Oh dear, what are you doing here? You should be here.
I'm just trying to get you out. So come on, let's follow me. Let's be quiet. Let's try to get out of here safely. And like Issa's gonna try to like guide them out as best as she can without a Sable Star noticing her.
Let's go ahead with oh sorry. Let's go ahead and make you go unleash your powers, I guess, just to try to sneak them out of here. Your ability to kind of
Unleash my powers. Okay. It's just a -1, y'all. It's fine.
Oh no.
I rolled a 12 on the dice, so that
Yes!
would be 11.
Oh.
all right.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just,
Hell yeah.
she's kind of finishing up her stuff as you like they are all nervous and stuff. You manage to sneak them out, and as soon as they get like out of the hall of the rift, they just start like hauling as quickly as they can. Some of them much more than others. They're definitely leaving Ethel behind, as like, she's trying to make her way. Like,
Is Ethel like in like a walker? Is she like a tiny like?
like a tiny little old lady.
Yeah, I think Issa's gonna be like, "Ma'am, permission to pick you up."
What? Yeah, give it.
And by the way, Issa's like I don't know if I ever told you, but Issa's like 5'4"
Mm-hmm.
and like pretty strong. So she'll basically just like, "Okay, ma'am, hold on," and like basically just like fireman carry her out.
Ivy, you get a phone call.
Oh boy.
It's Rosalita.
Oh boy.
Oh no, it's an emergency.
Hold on, let me adjust my camera.
Ivy.
Hey, there's a supervillain, but also, are you doing anything later?
You busy? Yeah.
It's Rosalita. You remember me? You gave me your number last night.
Hey.
Hey. Issa and I are here at that like the Museum of Weird Shit, and there's like a super villain here.
The Motor Museum.
Yeah.
There's a super villain.
grabbing stuff out of the Hall of the Rift, putting it in some sort of a device.
Where is Issa?
She's helping old ladies in red hats.
Okay, good.
As she
Alright.
sees like her carry one like out.
All right, I'm gonna text my friends, and we're gonna get over there as soon as we can.
At which
And
point,
then-
you just hear, "Ah, who's this?" And then there's like like the sound of a phone dropping.
I will catch you, and I will find you.
I don't know who you are.
I have a very
but I have a
particular set of skills.
Last year I did a comedy skit on a theater thing for that I wrote. That was Taken 13. It's like, I have a very particular set of skills that you have taken. My third cousin once removed. It's like, do you want Mr. Finan, who's my manager? I just work in the T-Mobile.
Oh my god. I have a
One
very
of
particular.
one of the skills is not finding people, but the other skill is murder. So get ready.
As soon as I hear that, I'm gonna yell like, Rosalina.
Issa, you hear a scream as Rosalina is. You kind of see her go flying into the Hall of the Rift, and it looks like she's falling, except it's at an angle up.
I'm gonna put down the little lady. I'm like, you're in the safe range. Get out of here.
You're out of
Yeah,
the kill
and then-
zone. Oh, lady.
And then Issa's gonna run back, and she's like game face on. She's like ready to fight.
All right, Ivy, what do you do?
Ivy hangs up the phone immediately and texts Johnny and Marrow and Zaylen and says, emergency 911, urgent, Motor Museum, meet me there ASAP, 911 emergency, like just all the things with emojis and like crazy shit,
All right.
and like tags it as urgent, as like an
no.
urgent text.
What does Johnny and Zaylen do?
Ah,
We should go. If you want to enjoy your day off, go ahead. But
no. I'm coming. Let's go. You'll get there quicker if I fly us.
are you gonna go in your clothes like that?
I'm not gonna go home and change. That'll
Johnny's-
take at least 30 minutes.
His skivvies are fireproof, right?
Oh
I
yeah.
hope
One way to
not.
find out.
Only
It
one
is
way to
I,
find
the
out.
naked wildstorm.
It is I, the naked flame.
Which, to be fair, would give Jucker Charleston something to talk about other than you blowing up a helicopter. He could just be like, this deviant!
I try
It's
to
me,
hypnotize
Firecock.
them.
I was gonna say fire crotch, but like
Watch carefully.
Secondary power.
His logo is just a rooster that's like emblazoned on his chest.
Hey, the rooster is also on
I'm
fire.
creating headcanon for this character already.
That would be the
All
problem
right.
with like real life flame people. It's like
It's Wildfire's alternate like alter ego, like is evil alter ego.
It's Wildfire. It's Wildfire's OnlyFans ego.
Yes, please.
He's
Oh,
like,
no,
he
look,
wasn't
I
a
don't
goat.
have family
That's
money
just-
anymore. I gotta find money somewhere.
As soon as he
Wildfire's
turns
hero
18
thing isn't working out, so he made an OnlyFans.
As soon as he turns 18, the porn parody of the Wild Cock. This is for my Instagram.
Is your like adult ego when you get older and you're like, this is the opposite of publicity. I don't want my face on anything. So that's why I've come up with this.
Oh my! I
dick.
just realized Mero would have the most unfortunate porn parody costume.
Exactly.
I'm the bone woman.
There's gotta be a pun in there somewhere.
Oh lordy. Oh lordy.
Go to the
save us.
bone cave.
We
Oh,
are
God.
so off topic.
They call me the bone cage.
I'm trapped in the bone cage. Whatever will I do?
To be fair, if I was gonna do that, I would do bone cage, but just for your chastity bits. A mini one.
Oh god, this is so great.
I don't think I could make it, but like,
So we have developed that in 10 years, all of our characters have OnlyFans. And yeah, I think that's just the case. We'll figure that out later.
Oh my god.
Ivy
Fair
serves
enough.
a very particular, like
Like I said, I have a very particular set of skills.
it's a wide fan
Have
base.
you heard of tentacle porn? I have vine porn.
Oh my god!
No!
It puts a whole new spin on fingering the machines.
All right, that one actually, I'm just gonna real quick.
Oh no! It's cyborg.
Oh,
Whatever will I
all the
do?
people watching this are like, what the fuck is going on in this crew?
Could you imagine
watching.
if someone wasn't watching and just flicked on right there?
This is some
Alright.
wild mask game that they're playing.
Out there playing a
Oh,
role playing
great.
game, apparently just AUing their own porn universe. This is.
These are all OCs.
So, Johnny is just gonna fly
To the motor
Zaylin
music.
there.
You've heard of
What
coffee
a
shop
museum.
AUs? This is something like that. Okay. So we'll say everyone's on the way. We're gonna do the thing that happens in a lot of fiction where everyone arrives relatively quickly comparatively. Otherwise, no one would get there before anything happens. So Ivy, not Ivy, Isa. Yeah, she's like the Sable Star kind of just grabs her and goes, "Oh, you'll do great as a hostage."
And may I have Issa run in and try to do like a flying sidekick to Sable Star to be like, let her go.
Yep, make her directly engage.
Oh yes, please. That I'm decent at. $11.
Damn. Yeah. So with that 11, you get to choose two.
I am going to resist and avoid their blows. And let me see. I think it's take something from them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
assuming Rosalina.
Yeah.
All right. So describe what you do.
So yeah, I think Issa's gonna like run up and like how high is Sable?
She's about
Is-
she's about 4 feet off the floor.
Yeah, I think Issa's gonna like find something to like to jump off of and like do like a flying like sidekick to her to like knock her down and like get Rosalina out of her grasp.
So as she hits the ground, she goes, and then as her move, she just hand goes on here, and then very quickly there's like a warp hole. You can see like for a moment another part of the museum wing. What are some of the things they have in the Mutter museum, Kirby?
Lots of body parts. I know that there's like organs in jars, like with like weird tumors and stuff like that. All kinds of crazy.
You see
stuff.
like a wall full of skulls behind her as she sort of falls through that portal, and then is out of the room you're in as it closes up very quickly.
Oh, so basically she teleports to another part of the
Hey, right,
museum.
Teleporters. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you definitely saw another part of the museum. One of the rooms you've already been in before.
I hate teleporters.
Finally, a bone teleporter.
Yeah, and I think
Could you find
he's
my
gonna be
phone?
like
I've
to
teleported.
Rosalina and be like, "Get out."
And she just kind of like wide eyes and goes, "That was awesome what you did."
Yeah,
gotta
and I
go.
learned from the best, which
Yeah.
are your uncle and my cousins. So
She grabs your arm. Like, we gotta go before she finds us.
I'm gonna make sure that she's not gonna hurt anybody else until the cops get here. So like,
She kind of looks. She goes, "Are you
no, why the fuck would I be that? Get out.
As she sort of rushes out, we'll say this is the thing where everyone sort of like arrives roughly about the same time. Yeah, Mara, did you stuck out of the house or?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I locked the door, put on some music, put some pillows under the thing, and just kind of hoped that she would think I was like in a funk.
Marrow Ferris Buellered it.
Yeah, I've seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yeah, as you head out, we'll say everyone kind of arrives roughly at the same time, outside of the Mutter Museum.
What's going on, Ivy?
Hello. Sorry, I wasn't prepared for that question, Steve. I was just thinking about whether or not Ivy was considerate or thoughtful, or not thoughtful, but like aware enough to grab something for Issa to put on her face.
Oh, I was about to say, Obsidian, do you want one of my spares?
She's a little busy. Also, she hasn't been a part of this text chain at all. She's been too busy dealing with what's going on.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's why I'm trying to think if Ivy even thought about it, but I don't think. I think that just the emergency was like too much. They just ran.
Yeah.
Ivy fucking shit. Fucking goddamn it. Issa's cousin called me. They were in there, and there's a supervillain in there. We have to go in there and stop them. They're both in there, and Ivy just goes running inside.
Dalen chases after them.
That escalated quickly. Johnny follows.
I mean, I'm also going. Is Ivy the leader?
Yes.
I'm gonna say
Sounded
Ivy's the
like
leader
it,
right
yeah.
now. Yeah.
Okay. Whoops.
Ivy initiated.
That's on y'all.
It can't be any worse than Marrow's first day.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm never
know.
doing that ever again.
I don't know. Were you here for what Ivy did last night?
Yeah, but you weren't. That was not under the auspice of team leader.
That's true. Fair enough.
All right. We start with one team. You are entering battle against a dangerous foe. That's 3. Do you have influence over everybody?
I don't, but do I?
No, you don't have influence.
I have
over
influence
Johnny.
over. I do not have influence over Johnny.
All right. I think because of what's happened so quickly, you are probably ill prepared or off balance. Anybody mistrust Ivy? I don't think so. I think Ivy seems to have pretty good communications. You've got 2 team.
So Ivy runs in the building first.
You'll see them coming in through the building.
Issa.
Oh, which way did Rosalina run out?
She went out basically she ran out the door like shortly before like Ivy kind of burst. Ivy burst through one of them as she pops out the one on the closer side to you. Ivy comes into one further away.
Yeah, and I think Issa's like running and like skids to a stop because she sees that they're there. She's like, "Where the fuck did y'all come from?"
Rosalina called.
Ivy called us.
Oh,
I'm
Ivy
the
called
knight.
us.
oh, that's right. You gave Rosalina your number last night. I forgot about that. We were really high.
Ivy's like, yeah. So anyway, yeah, what's going on?
Oh, she got out. There is someone stealing Rift artifacts, and then tried to steal Rosalina, and I kicked the shit out of her, and she disappeared in the other part of the museum, and I gotta go. I told Rosalina to get out, so
Okay.
yeah.
Do
Let's
you
go.
have something for your face?
I mean, I already kicked her in the face, so she already knows this mug.
Okay. All right, let's go.
So
Lead the way.
I already told Rosalina I was just there to make sure no one else got hurt.
Oh,
Then she
Ivy's about
assumed
to
I was-
Kool-Aid man the shit out of this place.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was just like, I hate the Mutter Museum.
And I think she's in like some area with there's a bunch of skulls in jars. I don't know, like
Finally.
where the fuck is this?
Oh, I know that place. And Ivy just runs off.
Okay. Let's see. There's a. Oh, that's. Yeah, I think in my idea that in our idea of the world, it's bigger than this actually is. It seems like it's relatively small in real life.
Oh yeah, it is pretty small, but this is an alternate universe where I imagine lots of crazy and
massive.
weird shit
they
happen way
basically-
more often.
There'd be a lot more stuff that's kind of thrown
Yeah,
here.
definitely.
They got all kinds of funding post Rift.
And then also with like supervillains and stuff, they'll have not real life like supervillain stuff, but they do have like replicas taken from the actual things.
Oh yeah. And I imagine like rift medical oddities as well, like rift
Oh.
tumors and all kinds of stuff like that
Oh, yeah.
would definitely be in there as well. Yeah, so Ivy is going to smash their way through the museum to get to, and I imagine it almost like I don't know what movie it is, but there's like where like maybe it's one of the Hulk movies where they're like running, and as they're running, they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and going faster and faster. And I want to use the unstoppable move when I get to the room that the supervillain is in.
Okay, so what's unstoppable do?
So when I smash through my way through scenery to get to or away from something, roll plus danger. On a hit, the world breaks before me and I get what I want. On a miss, I smash through but leave devastation in my wake. So getting what I want in this case would be smashing the supervillain.
Are you going straight through walls?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So is everyone else like following after Ivy?
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah. So in this case, I would say, Kirby, go ahead and make your roll as you go like straight. The thing is, like when I think, Issa, you told them in the room of skulls.
Yeah, whatever I saw in the
It's
portal.
actually fairly close. It's not that far from here. Like
Okay.
you've been in here enough that you know where to go.
So I don't destroy the entire place. Just
you go
some
straight
of
through
it.
some walls. So make a roll to see if you manage to get what you want.
Mo, I might have to send these dice back.
They've
Oh,
been
really?
rolling really well for me tonight, so I don't know what's going on.
So I
Mine
rolled
also roll hot.
I rolled a 5 total with a +2 in danger.
So as you come through, you go through a wall and you see her like for a moment, and she's actually there is a wormhole has opened up between her and then a different room that she's in. That's actually you can kind of see across the way. Because the weird thing is, for a second, you can see yourself from the side as you rush in, and as she kind of spots, and then she closes her hand, and you go flying into the wall nearby. There's just like gravity kind of crushes you into it. As her wormhole closed, go ahead, take a condition. As the rest of you come in, and essentially Ivy is like pinned to one of the walls.
I would like to defend Ivy and get her out of this, so that way, no more conditions.
I took angry, by the way.
Yeah, some of this in this case, defend is usually you're defending someone from an immediate threat. that's usually a thing you do sort of before, like if it's sort of. I guess what do you want to do? Try to catch Ivy before she gets there.
I think so, yeah.
Um,
Bone mitt.
Bone rope.
Oh, net.
PC threat. Oh, and then threats. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll plus savior.
And I'm going to use my thing because that's the main reason I wanted to do it is because I'm like, I never use my moves, which is I'll save you. Which means I can take a condition and it will act as if I've rolled a plus 12.
Oh,
All right.
What?
Go ahead.
Yes.
That's really good.
Go ahead and sing some Coldplay. I will save you. Yeah.
No, please go
I
on.
don't want to be.
I don't
Please
crying.
continue.
I don't remember the rest. I would. I don't remember the rest of the song. Or I will fix you. I think it was the thing.
I unfortunately do know the words.
Oh no, I'm singing the TikTok version.
Oh.
I don't want to be crying and puking and farting and shitting.
Well, unfortunately, like you kind of like how do you go into things? You're probably gonna get smashed a little bit into the wall. So you'll take the condition instead of Ivy. Describe how you get Ivy out, though you're probably going to take a hit for it, or you're definitely going to take at least a hit for it.
Shield goes up. Instead of using to defend, it kind of presses underneath Ivy to kind of keep her from hitting the wall as hard as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of like pushes her forward back into the fray.
Okay.
Just kind of alley-oop.
All right.
Like you're
What
like
condition?
you're a
are you
paper
taking?
ball. Hey, what do I have right now? I'm gonna take insecure. I heard a lot from Aunt Carolyn in the car, and that feels right.
Yep.
So she took the condition instead of Ivy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get angry out of there.
All right. Yeah. So you managed to stop Ivy from getting smashed into the wall at the last moment. You also get to choose: add a team to the pool, take influence over Ivy if you do not have it already, or clear a condition.
Yeah, which seems broken. I will not clear a condition because it kind of seems like I could just cycle through conditions.
Yeah.
It has to be over Ivy, which I think influence over Ivy, right? Because
If you have,
oh no, wait, I don't have it. Yes, I'm taking influence over you. I don't have influence over you.
All right.
All right.
I am now influenced by everyone.
Yeah, so there's as happens that wormhole is sort of closed up, and you hear laughter kind of echoing somewhere deeper in the Mutter Museum.
Issa, this is really important.
And I think she's paused. She's like, I don't think I can join y'all and like do that. I'm gonna make sure that people are safe out here, but I don't think I can be in the fight.
Is she hot though?
Who?
Star Lady. I didn't get a good look.
I don't know if our definitions of hot are the same. So
Yeah, there's a picture over the
Marrow has needs. Do you hear me?
That's Sable Star.
Yeah, she's good. In like a kind of like a mom way.
yeah, so I'm gonna make sure that people are safe out here. Y'all go through the fight.
Make sure you keep the MILF safe.
I mean, I'll make sure the Redhead Society's out of the way. I need to
Make
check
sure
on
you keep
Ethel.
the guilt safe.
Red Hat Society, different than the Red Head Society.
The gilfs.
Okay.
God damn you.
Not just the gilfs, the good gilfs. The great grandma.
The golden gilfs.
Good gilfs.
Oh my god! And that's when Issa's like, "All right, if you need me, I don't have anything on me, so call me. Bye." I don't have my earpieces in,
Okay.
and then she's gonna like run off in the other direction to make sure everybody's safe.
Okay. As you head that way, what does everyone else do?
I'm inside the museum. I kind of just like followed Ivy in, so I'm like searching around for everything. Do I hear the laughter?
Yeah, kind of echoing throughout.
All right. I'm searching through the rooms, trying to follow the sound, but obviously it's hard because there's a lot of echoing.
Okay. And is everyone else keeping together, or are people kind of splitting up a little bit, trying to find where she might have gone?
I think Johnny is gonna go on a separate path from where the others have went. I think Johnny's gonna assess the situation.
Okay, make a roll.
Just kind of like look around and try to figure things out. Oh, that is plus my superior. That is a 12.
All right, you get to ask 2.
How can we best end this quickly? And what here can I use to subdue the villain without causing the most collateral damage?
The biggest worry is probably getting rid of whatever she's gathering, because she's here for something.
Okay.
And it was specifically in the room of the rift and gathering up some stuff from there, from what you were told and what you saw. Missing were specific items. Best thing from it might be stuff from that room. If she's coming back there, she's going to try to get some other stuff from there, unless you happen to get everything, which seems unlikely.
I think Johnny's going to head to the rift room since everybody else went away from there.
Okay.
I think that's directly where he's going to go.
Zalen's looking around. What about Marrow and Ivy?
So Ivy has a new ability that I have not tried to use yet, called biokinesis, and I want to use that. Ivy is going to like recover from being thrown into Marrow's bone shield, and they're gonna like just look around and try and like get a sense of where Star Shiny went, or whatever her name was.
All right.
And then head that direction.
Make an unleash your powers to use that to try to find her.
Is that freak?
Yep. Roll your freak. Stab.
House.
That's a roll plus freak, huh? That's an 11.
All right. Yeah. Right now she is upstairs.
Dice are working well.
Yeah, now they're working. Now that you complained about them.
Yeah, I just had to give them a little like pep talk, you know.
Shame them. Shame
Yeah.
them.
You
Oh.
right now she is upstairs and moving fairly quickly.
All right, Ivy just like rolls upstairs like full speed, and as soon as I see the person, I'm going to directly engage the threat.
Okay. So as you make your way up, as you're and it said I think Marrow, you said you were sticking with Ivy. Okay.
Absolutely.
So Zalen, you're looking downstairs. Wildfire, you went back to the room, and then Issa, you're making sure people are out.
Yeah, I'm making sure that I'm not part of the fight.
Okay.
Just because I don't want my cousin to be like, "Oh, you're a superhero."
The last sort of group of people that are coming, Ivy, is you're kind of barreling up, and you kind of hulked out through this, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's just this moment where she kind of turns from down the hallway as it hears the, and she's just like, and you just see like energy sort of envelop her hand, and she goes, "You probably should have stayed home," and fires like there's a beam that fires down. What are you doing as she's firing towards you?
So I wanted to use my not human enough move, but if she's firing at me, I probably have to do something before I do that. I think so. Is it like a beam, or is it like a ball, or
It's like a beam of starlight in this case.
Ivy's going to just like open a hole in their chest, kind of like Mr. Fantastic almost a little bit.
Right.
Just like open up and just let the thing go right through them, and then just like close it back as they continue to like go forward.
All right. Go ahead. Do you have a roll for that you do?
I guess.
What was your more human than human thing you said?
So not human enough is what I was going to use that next, but I don't. Well, this was supposed to be when I directly engage a threat in a terrifying fashion. I can mark a condition to choose an additional option, even on a miss.
Okay, let's use this as you open up as it goes through you. Marrow, roll against take a powerful blow as you get struck because you were coming behind, and then Ivy, you'll be able to make yours.
I'm just standing right behind you, like,
Yeah,
what's going on?
Yeah, you're rushing
Pull
up.
It's up.
Suddenly,
And I get to use my new move, which I'm gonna. Would you say that Starfire, Sable Star, is has a greater power than me?
yes.
Then I'm going to use Never Give Up, Never Surrender, which is my new thing from the Legacy subset.
Nice. What's that do?
5, 6, 7, 8, and then plus 10.
Nice.
What's that one do?
Oh, sorry. When you take a powerful blow from someone with a far greater power than you, use this move instead of the basic roll plus savior. Oh, wait, sorry. Then it's just a 7. On a hit, you stand strong. Choose one, and then I either get an opportunity or opening against your attacker, rally from the hit and inspires the team, add 1 team to the pool, or you keep your attacker's attention. And then obviously on a miss, you go down hard, but you leave your opponent off balance and vulnerable.
Okay. So on the 7, is there a condition or something you take with that, or?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got to mark a condition.
Yep.
Damn it.
So yeah, you'll mark a condition, and what do you want to do with those choices?
I think I'm gonna do hopeless.
Okay. And then for your for which of the ones you want to choose, are you keeping her attention or?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep her attention.
All right, yeah, as she kind of sees and just sort of laughs as Ivy, go ahead and make your roll as you start like barreling down.
So directly engage a threat is roll plus danger, correct?
Yep.
All right.
Did you say your more human did something with the?
Yeah, so not human enough. So my goal is to just like become a mass monster and just smash both of my giant like car-sized fists down on top of this person.
Okay.
I rolled a 7, so I can choose an additional option even on a miss. So I get to choose 2 options from the result list, which I don't remember what they are.
Directly engage, resist or avoid blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I will take something from them and resist or defend or resist.
All right, so you grab the thing out from her as you strike. She hits. She hits the ground as you sort of smash her underneath, and then suddenly, or her afraid move in this case, yeah, as you kind of go down, she suddenly it's like she's falling because she's changed gravity. She goes like flying towards and then through one of the windows and then out into the street and such above where Issa is. You also do have the thing that's the device that she was gathering.
I roar Johnny outside at the top of my plant lungs.
Do I hear this too?
Yep, obviously both of you hear it.
Can I use one of my Nova burns to just move outside immediately?
Mm-hmm. How does that work for you?
Okay.
I think you. The thing is, the Nova burns don't last forever. I think you have to do something to roll for how many you get.
Yeah, you have to roll for burns. It's like rolling for you roll plus conditions, and that's how you get your burns. Your holds for your burns.
Okay. I have 3, 5 plus conditions. 7.
Yes.
So I think I get like 1.
I think you get 2. Let me pull up.
All right. Character sheet. I have to pull that up.
A 7 and 9 marking condition, but you hold 3.
Okay, I will do that then. Marking condition.
Sorry, Mike, I'm just cutting in line.
No, that's no
'cause-
that's no. If you know that stuff, please go ahead. Because
I mean, I play a Nova in the other
Yeah.
game, so
I'll take insecure. And I get 3 then.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna use 1 and then just a move. So I'm automatically just outside all of a sudden.
All right. And Johnny, you're headed there.
Yeah.
You're running kind of out the door. Issa, you actually see she lands, kind of hits like not too far from where you and Rosalina are, because you have run outside to make sure people are there. And she hits the ground fairly hard there. And Zaylin, how do you appear outside?
Like a flash of light, like imagine like a firecracker going off, like just pop, like a pop into space. And she's above us.
No, at this point she's hit the ground. She's gone flying out, kind of hit, and then rolled a bit. And she's not far from both Issa and Rosalina.
I'm gonna make sure Rosalina's behind me as like I turn around and like sort of do like a protective like sort of stance to make and like I'm not attacking, I'm just trying to protect.
Okay.
So if she comes after Rosalina or any of the other,
You're ready to hit defend.
yeah.
Yep. All right, Zaylin and Johnny, the two Zaylin, you appear out there. Johnny, you see her hit the ground and roll as she's kind of picks herself up and.
I think Johnny's just gonna do his typical rocket tackle attack. So directly engage, I believe, is what that is. Gonna do my typical from the legacy where I can roll savior, but I can't surprise or frighten the foe. So yeah, that is snake eyes. That is not gonna get me shit.
Yeah, as you come forward, she just fires, hits you with a beam of like concentrated starlight. Take a condition. How are you trying to attack her? You said you're just like ramming her.
Yeah, like typically how I do it is I just like fly at full speed with my fists out, flaming. It's just my typical thing to try to hit them and tackle them.
Yeah, actually, yeah. She just knocks you out of the way with the starlight and sort of sees Zaylin up there. And
I am going to directly engage a threat. I'm going to do my thermal blasts
Okay.
on her.
Yeah, she kind of at the same time she's kind of reaching out. Go ahead and make your roll and see how well you do.
Come on. 7 and directly engage a threat is danger. That's a 10.
All right. You get to choose 2.
All right, 1 second. Let me look at the page again. I'm going to resist or avoid their blows and take something from them.
Yeah, as it kind of hits her, as she falls, there's like you see like there's like a small pad of paper actually that was in her stuff that hits the ground. And she just kind of looks up a little desperately. And then there's just this moment where she's, and then like a place appears behind her, and it just like almost like a wormhole. It's like, and then she goes flying out of this area and leaving this place now bare.
He's gone. Johnny?
Lisa, the pad of paper landed towards your feet.
Yeah, I think Issa's gonna bend down and like pick it up once she knows that she's gone and like open it up.
There's a list of about 7 things that she was supposed to grab and attach to the device from the Hall of the Rift, and then Return to Wraith is listed underneath.
It's nice when they make a list, though.
Are the people still in the museum right now?
We got Ivy
Mero
and
and
still.
yeah, I think Issa's gonna take a photo of the list and be like, "Can you double check the hall of the museum, the Hall of the Rift, to make sure these things are still there?"
Thumbs up emoji.
There were 7 things. She had 5 of them, and these things actually seem to be ready to slot into the device she's got is kind of like larger and bulky, but it's got things that like will kind of hold these various things from the rift. The technology itself is fairly well advanced. This looks like a supervillain creation.
So this is the thing I took from her, right?
Yep.
Can I interact with it and see if I can like connect to it?
Mm-hmm.
I do that.
Make your unleash your powers.
Unleash my powers.
Connect to it.
Oh, I know, Nessa. That is a 10.
So how are you interacting with it? Say it. Say it.
You're fingering it.
I take one of my tendrils.
Um,
I finger it.
what this device does, as you kind of interact with it, what the device is supposed to do is essentially pluck something living from beyond the rift, but it needs to have enough items. There's actually technology in here that is the same as that device that you found at the part was the part you took. Y'all took part of it uh, from Blake Industries.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, some of it, not all of it, but some of it is based on that technology.
I relay this information as I am learning it to the crew. And then I'm going to like stick it into the folds of myself. And like, I think because I'm so awesome, I think that like some of my tendrils were going to stay attached to it and just continue to like read it while it's inside me.
Mhm.
And I'm, come on, y'all.
No, but it's
Mo, your face.
What about my
Mo,
face?
Mo had the face, but I was making noises.
I was trying
so
to
I feel
keep
like
that as
How-
PG as possible.
How deep would you say?
Possible.
How deep would
Have
you
you
say
met
it is
us?
inside you?
I took the technology inside me.
And I'm gonna continue to work on it while it's animating.
Unfortunately, it does not have a flared base. You might need to get a
Oh, let's go to the ER.
No.
God, dirty, dirty people. Yeah, so I do that. I put I and then and then I try and like shrink myself a little bit and like contain myself, but due to the fact that I have the both guilty and angry conditions right now, this is going to be very difficult for me to do. I turn to Marrow and I just say, let's get the fuck out of here before these motherfucking cops show up again.
or God forbid, somebody with a fucking phone camera.
I know. And then I'm just gonna
there's
like
cameras all over the place. Y'all been.
but this is kind of part of Ivy's like, okay, I'm really pissed off right now, but like I've already had a lot of shit go down in 2 days. Let me try and control myself and contain myself so that people can see that when they inevitably watch this on the news. And then I will like walk out of the building like slowly.
I'm joining.
Johnny's just kind of sitting in the grass. He got knocked out of the way by an attack. Also, I took another advancement because I hit 5 potential and I rearranged my labels and added 1. So,
Yep.
Ivy sees Johnny on the grass and then gets mad.
There's a sign that says nobody should be on the grass.
Yeah, it's Johnny. It says no one on the fucking grass. What did you let her go?
no, she kicked my ass and then Zaylen kicked her ass and she got away.
Johnny, Zaylin.
She hit me with like a laser. It hurt. a lot.
We tried.
Ivy like slams their fist onto like the wrought iron gate and like crushes it, and then like quickly like pulls it back and like does one of these, and they're like, "I've been a leader for 1 fucking hour."
And
Does this
already
beat my
doing a
record?
great job.
Oh no, wait, my record was like 5 minutes.
I've been a leader for like 35 seconds is how long in story this has happened. And
Yeah.
oh my god, where's Zaylen at?
I'm right here. I'm
Right
saying I'm right
there.
next to him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Issa, are
Hi,
you
Zale.
Rosalina still there, or have you taken off?
I don't know. What did Rosalie think of like as the fight? Because Issa would probably follow Rosalina.
She's just sort of
She said-
like wide-eyed, just like, this is incredible. Like, she saw
Hey.
like part of a superhero fight right in front of her.
Hey, Chica, you okay? Like, what's going on?
It's probably awesome. She was
Welcome to Philadelphia.
Oh, and by the way, and she kind of like shows that she's actually something that got broken. She's taken something that looks like it's possibly like a stone of some sort. Looks like a rift artifact.
Why are you holding on to museum artifacts?
Nobody's gonna know. It hit the ground with a whole bunch of other stuff.
May I see it?
And it just goes,
What the fuck is this?
I don't know, but it's cool. It's from the rift.
I guess you can hold on to it for now. I don't know what else to do with it. And I think Issa's gonna like glance over to the crew if they're like in eyesight, but not approach them because she can't. And she says to Rosalie, like, "You called Ivy, by the way."
Yeah, you needed a superhero. It was a supervillain. Ivy, you're awesome. And she kind of like heads up.
Oh shit! Wait, they're busy. They're having a team meeting.
Mention us on Twitter.
Tell everybody we're
Is
cool.
Rosalina running up to the group? Is that what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think Issa's gonna go, oh, and just like follow after her.
Ivy is going to contain herself a little bit and help Johnny to his feet and be like, "Sorry, I'm not having a great day. I'm sorry."
Johnny just hugs Ivy. It's like, it's okay. We're all having a bad day.
Ivy tickles his chin.
I
Like,
think.
in an annoyed but like, you're my friend way.
Yeah.
I turn and look at Zaylen, and I know Zaylen does not have any like cultural context for this, but I'm just kind of like,
Does another eyebrow dance.
And
that
yeah,
you can't see behind the mask.
And then Ivy grabs Zaylen and Marrow too, and I'm like, and they're like, "I'm glad you all are okay."
You're
And
a
then
good
like,
leader.
and then like looks over at Issa as Rosalina's running up, and like, does one. You can get in here too.
I think Issa's just gonna like, if Rosalina's like not facing her, like looking at y'all, she's just gonna and point at her cousin and be like, I can't associate with y'all right now.
Johnny's gonna look at the museum and be like, we actually didn't burn down a building.
Who's we,
Yes.
Johnny?
Smashed
Who?
through a wall and
Who?
a whole bunch of museum exhibits.
But
Well,
Damn
was
it.
Saved exhibits.
one insurance will cover this.
It's
Two,
Ivy's version of burning down a building.
was
But
the
you didn't
wall.
smash through all the walls.
Yeah, it's true. They only did smash through
You only
like
smashed
one
through
or
one
two
wall.
of them.
That's
Yeah.
really good.
As long as it's not
Improving.
load bearing, we're good.
I only
There-
destroyed a wall full of ancient skulls and all kinds of weird, unique medical oddities that were in jars filled with formaldehyde.
The
I, you
cleanup,
know,
I didn't drown
the
all
cleanup
of them.
crew will fix it. Oh,
You
guys,
know what? I guarantee they've had a villain attacks here before. I mean, it's full of weird stuff and like weapons and stuff. This probably happens all the time.
You start to
Right?
see official looking people start making their way out and heading looking for y'all.
And I think that's like, oh, Rosalina, that's our cue to go. And I think Issa's gonna grab Rosalina. She's like, hi, Johnny. Hi, Zaylen. Hi, Ivy. I'm just bringing my cousin back home.
fuck Marrow.
I mean, Issa doesn't know Marrow like like
Oh, yeah,
as a
that's-
school person,
that's
like
true, that's true.
because Jerry told her cousin like, oh, I go to school with those three, like.
Like Johnny, like, hi, Ivy. Did the villain happen to drop the thing that she was holding?
Yeah, I got it. We got it. Let's go back to the hex. We'll talk about it there.
I think they want to talk with somebody. So why don't you three go back? I'll handle damage control here, and then I'll be over.
All right. Let's
Okay.
go.
Sure.
Let's go, Zayla.
Johnny, are you sure? Because you're kind of in a PR nightmare right now.
That is very, very true.
Johnny's got a +10 to his persuasion, so we're good to go.
I think Issa stopped. She's like, "Oh, well, we saw the fight. We could say how like what happened from like
Yeah.
a witness perspective,
that would be awesome.
right,
Incredibly.
Rosalina? Like they did really good, right?"
When Issa says that, Ivy goes, "Oh yeah, you know what? Actually, why don't you take this back to the hex, and I'll actually let me try this. I've never done this before."
Here, take.
Johnny's just
There
like,
you go.
what?
Oh, here you go. Pulls it out of my stomach.
Johnny's just like, I am so proud of you today.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. And like gives it to you. Actually, I think they probably hand it to Marrow, because Marrow can like insert it into her bone cage and like hold it. And like keep it from being seen or something like that. I don't know. It was actually supposed to be a realistic suggestion here. It
Next
wasn't
time I
supposed
hook
to
up
be a
with
fucking
someone, you know how hard it's
sexual.
going to be not to say the bone cage.
Oh Jesus. Welcome to the bone cage.
Like I said, this is just a weird episode of Teeth. It's fine.
Do you have
My
a bone
name is
cage,
Marrow.
Daddy?
I think all of you and me have had different connotations. I mean, they've both been sexual, but I think we've had separate sexual connotations for the bone cage this entire time.
So
Johnny just pulls out the insurance card, hands it to Ivy. When they ask for if we have insurance, just hand them this card. And it's just Tommaso's number.
And Michael, this is my weird and roundabout way of trying to make a sacrifice
Oh.
to absolve my guilt. I'm kind of like trying to put myself in a situation that is really uncomfortable for me to kind of keep everybody out of the spotlight. Is that acceptable to you?
Yeah, that is. And can we make a note here? If we're okay, because I know we need to end a little bit early tonight, and I need to take a bio break here soon. We want to go ahead and call this the end of the session. It's a shorter session, so we can keep the end of the session loose for after the next one. We can start with Ivy talking with the people at the Mutter Museum, and we'll make that nice and weird. Are we okay with calling it there for tonight?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
So we'd call it a bit early anyway. All right, folks, let people know where we can find you.
Oh, so we're not doing in-session moves today?
I figured this was only like an hour and a half session in total.
Okay.
I figured if we just wrap it up into the next one, we can do it that way.
Hell
Okay.
yeah. We'll do
Alright.
a double.
Hey, I'm Mo. They should pronouns. You can find me all over the internet at Saturday Basis. I do this sort of stuff all the time. Follow me on Twitter. That's where I post most of my schedule shenanigans.
Hello, I'm Kirby. I use they pronouns. I am at DTRPGS on Twitter and at disastertourism _ on TikTok, and I write role-playing games.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm Powerful Week 1 on TikTok, and I'm Powerful Week almost everywhere else.
I'm Nessa. I'm Loch Nessa, LOCHNEASSA, everywhere. And I do all kinds of nonsense.
Hi, I'm Steve. I'm the Dragon X on TikTok. Thank you for watching.
All right, and I'm Michael. I'm Improv GM on Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok, as well as YouTube. And we'll catch y'all later.
Bye.